The front knee doesn't move at all. It's only the upper body. Inhale, reach up. Turn forwards, frame the foot as you exhale. Inhale, step back into plank. Exhale, drop the knees, tuck the toes. Inhale, shift the weight away your wrist. Exhale, bend into the elbows. Keep the elbows close to the body, untuck the toes. Here your option is either to come into cobra, into locust, or into your bow pose. Whatever you prefer tonight. If you can grab your ankles, then try to flex the feet in bow pose. Keep breathing in and out through the nose. Long breaths in, long breaths out. Slowly release. Palms underneath the shoulders. Push back into child's pose. Slowly come back. Downward facing dog for the left side. Take one breath. On your next inhalation, come high on the tiptoes. Left leg reaches up and step in between the hands. Look forwards with a straight spine and reach up. Start to pulsate here with cactus arms. Keep the belly button hugged in. If you want to go deeper here and really work the quads, you can bring the knee all the way down towards the mat. It's completely up to you. Take from the practice whatever you feel that you need tonight. And then find the middle ground here. Inhale, cactus the arms, lift the chest. Exhale, round through the back. 2 more. Listen to the breath. Push into the big front toe. And then inhale, reach up. Exhale, find your warrior 2. You can also opt for stillness here if that's what it is that you need. Reverse the warrior, reach forward, flip the palm, and then scoop the air up with the left arm. 2 more. And really sink into that hip as you exhale when you reach the left arm up. Really good. Inhale, reach up. Turn forwards, frame the foot. Inhale, step it back into plank. Exhale, drop the knees, tuck the toes. Shift the weight over your wrist. Exhale, come low. Untuck the toes, lengthen the legs. It's up to you what pose you choose. Maybe you just want to rest here. That's perfectly fine as well. If you're getting tired, learn to rest and not to give up. Maybe come a little bit higher, lifting the knees a little bit higher, guys. Looking really good. Keep breathing. Squeeze the knees together. Maybe come a little bit higher. And come low as you exhale, release it. Palms underneath the shoulders. Push it back into child's pose. This time stay here for a few breaths. Maybe give your hips a little sway, left to right, right to left. Relax the arms, relax the shoulders, relax the belly. Come back to the intention that you set yourself at the start of the class. We're going to be doing one more round The same sequence for your moving meditation, but you can always choose to stay here in child's pose, come into a seated position and meditate. I'm going to be here demonstrating. You can follow along or rest. When you're ready, come back into a child's pose. Bring the arms beside the body, fingertips next to the toes. Let the shoulders, the arms be heavy. Maybe give your hips a little sway. Maybe side out through the mouth. Start to make your inhalations and your exhalations long and deep. So you're starting to slow down your heartbeat. regaining strength, calmness and focus again. Your next inhalation, slowly lift the head and lift the chest off the floor. Come towards the center of the mat and grab your prop. Come high on your knees here. Separate the knees hip width apart. We're going to be placing the prop in between the knees. And we're going to be squeezing the prop with our inner thighs. I'm going to be just demonstrating here from the side. Our peak pose of this month is a beautiful heart opener, chest opener, back bend. It's called Ustrasana or Camel pose. The full pose is when you reach with your arms back and you're grabbing the back of your heels here, which in the full expression the feet are completely flat, but then the heels are further away. So that's why I quite like to just tuck my toes. Another way of practice this pose, what is really important that we're not compressing the lower back. It's really easy to just lean back, right? But it's going to be really, really painful and we want to avoid that. So what we want to lengthen the spine and then we want to lean back without compressing the lower back here. And what will happen naturally is because we're leaning back, as you can see, my hips are going to be going back, right? So I can actually reach. But that's going to be really detrimental on the lower back. So what we want, yogis, we want to keep the hips exactly over the knees. But that will mean that we might not be able to grab the ankles. And please remember that it's not about the pose. It's not about to perform this asana. It's about practicing patience. Okay, so a way to make sure that the hips stay over the knees all the time is to use this block. Squeezing the block together with the inner thighs, squeezing the glutes. And another really good way to practice is in front of a wall. So if you have, imagine the wall is in front of you and you want to be glued to the wall. And that's a really good way to practice as well. So if you want to go to a wall, please do so, or stay here with me on the mat. So we're going to be lengthening the spine first. So please feel free to move in front of a wall. Yeah, perfect. Keep the hip bones and the thighs glued to the wall as you lean back. Okay, so perfect. So from here, yogis, inhale, reach the arms up. So you're lengthening already the spine, lengthening the side body. Exhale, bring the palms in your heart center. And then from here. So option is to keep the palms in your heart center, or option is to actually bring the palms on your lower back. So whatever feels good, especially if you're in front of a wall, you're going to be bringing the palms on your glutes, fingertips facing downwards. So wherever you are, lift the chest as you inhale, lift the gaze, and then slowly release the head back, just gently. Push the hips forwards with the palms, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the prop. And you're gently releasing the shoulders back. Just a gentle bend here, squeeze the elbows together behind you. If you can't swallow anymore, bring the head back. So that means you're going too far. Squeeze the glutes. Keep breathing, lifting the heart towards the sky. Keep pushing the hips forwards. Squeezing the glutes. Inhale and slowly release. Now come back into your child's pose. For your counter pose, very important to give your back a break, a rest. Just gently fold over here. Beautiful. We're going to be doing another round, so in total 2 rounds. So when you're ready, come back up. Stay on your mat or come in front of the wall to help you keep that hip over the knee. We're going to be approaching the full expression of the pose with the heels high, so with the toes tucked. Okay? If this is not for you, don't worry about it, bring the palms back onto the glutes. So take an inhale, reach the arms up, and exhale, bring the palms in front of the heart center, or slowly onto the glutes first. Start to lean back. Push the hips forwards. Now with one hand, try to reach back onto the heel. Bring the other hand back as well. And this is going to be a big hip opener, shoulder opener. Try to keep the hips over the knees. If you can't manage, come back, palms on your lower back. Keep breathing, squeezing the thighs, the glutes. And then when you're done, come down into your child's pose. Release your prop. Arms beside the body. Gentle here. The lower back might be very vulnerable. Be very, very soft and gentle here with the body. And just take a moment to observe all sensations. Sensations in the body, your breath, in the mind, and the heart. Remember, it is not about the pose. It's not about reaching the ankles. It's not about how long you can hold it, how many breaths you can take in a pose. It's not about how long it takes you to get there. It's about attempting. It's about working with the body, working with the breath, taking time to get to know yourself in a way. It's about the person who you are becoming on the way to the pose. With your eyes closed, lift the head and lift the chest. Swing your legs forwards. Scoop yourself towards the top of the mat. Keep the knees bent, hug the thighs in and release back onto your mat. Hug the knees in to your chest and start to rock and roll from left to right, right to left, massaging the lower back. Maybe it feels good to side out. Maybe it feels good to massage the glutes. We have worked quite a lot with the glutes. So start maybe to draw big circles with the hips into the mat, rotating into both directions. Come back towards the center, release the right leg onto the floor, left knee stays in the chest. Right palm onto your left knee, prepare for a twist. Left arm onto the mat, onto the floor of the mat, in a T shape. Palm on the floor, inhale. Exhale, rotate towards the right. Keep the gaze towards the left fingertips, supine twist. Both shoulder blades are touching the floor. After strong back bends and forward folds, a twist is a perfect counter pose. Come back towards the center. Bring both legs, knees into the chest, and then swap sides. Left leg is straight onto the mat. Left palm onto right knee. Right arm out like a T on the mat. On the floor. Inhale, T. You know this one. Inhale here. Exhale, rotate towards the left. Gaze towards the right. Keep both shoulder blades on the floor, yogis. And as you exhale, relax into the pose. Relax into the twist. If it feels good, gently place weight into your left palm. That is gently pulling your right thigh down, going deeper into the twist. And slowly come back to center, hug both knees in. Bring the forehead towards the knees, give yourself a good hug. Maybe you can grab the opposite elbow. Give yourself a big thank you, a big hug. Well done for showing up to practice tonight. And slowly release it back. Come into your Shavasana or final pose for tonight. Use any props that you wish underneath the knees or underneath your head. Or maybe bend into the knees if that feels good. Another option is to bring the soles of the feet together and then let the knees flop apart. Choose whatever works for you. Release the palms beside the body, palms facing upwards or palms on your body. Gently close your eyes. Take a deep inhale and a big exhale. Relaxing the shoulders. Relax the belly and push the lower back into the mat gently. Relax the toes, the ankles, the shins, the knees, the thighs, the hips, the middle back and the upper back. Relax the neck. Unclench your jaw, your teeth. Your mouth might even fall open. Soften your cheeks. And soften the space around the eyes. Relax your forehead and your third eye. On your next exhalation, become even heavier and softer on the mat. Visualize your breath. As you inhale, the cold air runs through your nostrils. As you exhale, the warm air brushes on your upper lip. And take your next exhalation all the way down through the throat, into the torso, your hips, your legs, your feet. As you inhale, bring it all the way back from the feet, through the legs, belly, chest, back into the throat and out again, all the way down as you exhale. Sink into the mat a little bit more and become heavier. Feel that you are supported by the mat underneath you. You are supported by this practice. You are supported by your own breath, by your own calmness in the mind. Feel that you are supported by your body. As you look after your body looks after you. Feel the powerful support of your mind. When you look after your mind supports you. Feel the support of your heart. When you give love, when you show love, when you heal your heart in return heals you. It shows you love, support, calmness, kindness, compassion. who you are on the mat, you are in real life. Take your time to shape your mind, heart and body on the mat. Who you are on the mat, you can also be off the mat. Gently bring awareness back to the body slowly. Bring the toes and the fingertips. Turn your head to the left, to the right. Bring the feet back together, bend your knees. Gently roll over your right side, bring the right arm underneath your head like a cushion. Stay here for a few more breaths in this peaceful transition. With your eyes closed, slowly press into your left palm and press back into a seated position. Gently bring the palms together in front of the heart center and bow down. Take a moment here to check in with yourself, how you're feeling after this practice, mentally, physically and emotionally. Take a long inhale, inside out through the mouth. Take a moment to thank yourself for practicing tonight. And thank everybody else around you for sharing their energies and their practice with you and creating this beautiful space together. May all beings be happy and healthy. Be the change that you want to see in the world. Gently bring the thumbs to touch the forehead. When you open your eyes, it's Namaste. Namaste, yogis. Thank you so much for practicing with me tonight. I hope you enjoyed practice. Have a lovely and blessed rest of your evening. And I hope to see you very soon again. Namaste.